Well, hello, Scorpio. This is going to be your general reading for April. Hello. I'm Amber. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. I appreciate you. This is the general reading, as I said before, so it's going to bring up just random things in April. Some of it will be for you. Some of it will be for others. If it doesn't resonate or you want to get a full picture, check your moon, rising, or Venus. If you would like a personal reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Check the link in the description box below or the website up above. Also, the love readings, if you're looking specifically for love, will be out next week. Every month this week, I'm giving something away, so check social media to enter the giveaways. And, yeah, if you want to get these readings super early, check out Patreon. That will be available to you as well if you're interested. So, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you in April. Okay. We have protecting treasure, into the unknown, and coming apart. Okay, Scorpio, this is a new journey. This is something new entering your life that you do not have control over. It is scary. You do feel like you are not in control. I feel like you don't like that. But at the same time, it's like you have to unravel what structures or beliefs or situation this is in order to find a new path. So it doesn't feel bad. It just feels like it's something you have to do for you. Owl. There is spiritual message and great wisdom to be found during this period of transformation. Yeah, this is about knowledge and inner knowledge. You know, Scorpio, you are smart, okay? And I feel like you're putting your, like, higher wisdom into action. Not just what's in front of you, but a bigger picture. I feel like you're being led to do this. You're being led to this change. You know, it's time for a different scenario. It's time for, newness. Okay? Expansion. Yeah. This is about enlightenment. This is about growth. This is about moving forward. Open yourself up to newness here, you know? That's what it feels like to me. It just feels like a new way, new energy, new opportunities, looking beyond yourself, expanding your mind, expanding your situation. This is definitely more wisdom, more knowledge, more power and understanding. You know, Scorpio, you don't like leaving things up to what feels like luck to you. You like to be in control. You like to know the path. But this is about letting go. You know, it's kind of like you have to have faith in the direction that you're going in and believe in it. And that's going to be really hard for you to release. Your spiritual message is white rose of hope. Yeah. Spirit's trying to get you to move forward. But in moving forward, you're in this unknown energy. You know? It's kind of like you just have to have compassion for yourself and the situation and let things unfold. You are not in control by any means here. You know? And releasing control will help you get a higher perspective or a bigger understanding of the situation. For sure. Okay. So we have death. I heard death of ego. So 8 of Cups, the Moon, the Star. Ooh, lots of major arcana cards. 3 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Fool, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and King of Swords. This is definitely a time where you realize you don't know everything, and you need to let your intuition and that caring emotional side out, because I feel like they're going to work hand in hand with you during this time. You know, this is about stepping away from I know. I know, I'm aware, I have everything under control, and more into the what do I need to nurture? What do I need to care for? What do I need to spend more time opening myself up to? Definitely a higher sense of understanding for you, Scorpio. Lots of major arcana on the table. So this is about death of ego for sure. I see that you want to keep something, like your stability, your happiness, a relationship, a job, a way of living. The thing is, it's time for you to walk away from a sense of comfortability, because you're just maintaining the status quo when there could be more for you. You know, I feel like there was a time where you reflected on your situation and realized that there's more for you out in the ether on the other side of things. But it's really scary to go through the transformation, because you are leaving behind, you know, a sense of stability or a sense of control. But looking deep into yourself, you're going to see that there's more to you than what you have now. You deserve more. And I almost get this feeling like this has been a feeling of yours for a while. But it's like you need to accept, you need to let go, you need to move forward, you need to be okay with doing that. You just don't know what's going to happen. You know, you want to protect your way of being, what you have now. It's very comfortable, you know, but at the same time, it's comfortable, but I feel like you could be more, or you could do more, you could have more. Okay. So accepting that it's okay for things to change, having a higher understanding that in life, our ways of being and our ways of holding on to things can stop a transformation from happening. And sometimes you have to let some things fall apart in order to do that, in order to move forward. You're coming to grips with that and letting hope in. So there is something that you have to walk away from, and I feel like this opens you up emotionally, or touches you in a way that you're not ready to accept. I feel like you have ran away from that for a long time, or ignored it, or made excuses, and now you need to face it. It's like you need to face what it is that you were holding in order to move forward. Be stable in your life. Be stable in what it is that you want. So you have to walk away from something. There's an opportunity that you feel like you have to take. And as scary as it may be, you have to do it for you. Secretly, you're excited about it. It's just the stuff around it or what's attached to it that's going to be scary to leave behind. But what's more powerful is the idea of being more stable. The idea of being on top of your game. The idea of making more money. And you have to take risks for that. This is very much if you're an investor, sometimes you have to make, big leaps of faith in order to be successful. And you have to do that. The fear of standing in between, not knowing what to do, not having a straightforward blueprint is scary. But searching in this unknown or following your intuition is really going to get you what you're looking for at this point. I feel like that's what's missing. This is like I have everything under control, but you really don't, and realize you have to walk away from that idea. This is about your future. This is about your stability. This is about your happiness. Letting a little hope in, a little intuition. A little excitement, a little childish energy. Yeah, so Scorpio, you felt like you had everything under control. This is one of those things where you're following your plan. You're like, my plan is fine. I'm steady. I don't have to worry about anything going awry. I've already planned for this. This is great. The problem is, this is you just manipulating your intuition or telling yourself, this is great. This is getting me towards my goal. This is keeping me in control. My intuition, my feelings about this doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna stay clear. I'm gonna stay on path. I'm gonna do what I need to do. And that's just your ego of wanting to be in control. Your situation is not as perfect as you think it is. I feel like what's so interesting is it's not really getting you towards your goal. It's an illusion of making you think that way. But you're not really getting out of the hard place. There's a leap of faith. There's a big movement that needs to happen in order to really get out of that energy. What's interesting is I feel like you've known that. But you decided that your logic, your way, was better than any other way. And you stuck with it. But it's not getting you anything. It's causing delays. And you need to redefine. This is like you're standing at the door where the opportunity is. Okay? But you're like, I'm going to stand in this door until someone comes and get me. Instead of walking into the door and going into the party and meeting people. That's what this is about. And needing to walk away from that. Because there's still a sense of control. There's still a sense of certainty that you're trying to hold on to. And this is about uncertainty. This is about taking a risk. This is about going out on faith. Kind of making your dreams come true. Yeah. You've really been trying to hold on to your beliefs and not listening to your intuition. This is doing too much reflecting. This is too much. This is like having a knowing, Scorpio, and not taking advantage of it. trying to keep the status quo, trying to keep the blueprint, trying to do the same things over and over again. And realizing that you need to get back to the bare bones of the plan. Your success is dependent on you seeing the truth. You know, of there being an ego death in order to move forward. A death of the old ways, if you will. So what changes? This could be communication coming into you. This could be knowledge, you know, higher understanding, seeing something more clearly. Yeah. So I feel like with this moon card that your intuition is really kicking in. You may be starting to see how other people are living, realizing that you can have more. It may be that you're in a vice grip of a situation and you have to make some changes, you know. That's what it is, especially with this Four of Pentacles. It's like you don't have a choice of what it is that you need to do. And you realize that you don't have everything you need in order to do that, so there needs to be a change. It's like you have to make a change. You have to make a change. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to nurture these feelings. You have to do it, okay, in order to solve whatever this issue is. So you do what you got to do. You start your new journey. You make the moves you have to do, even though you don't want to, and maybe giving up some money or investing in something. There could be some major work that needs to be done, you know, on a home that you need to get rid of. I'm getting that for someone, you know, but you're holding on to it. You know, you're making it work. But this is a wake-up call. So you're doing what it is that you need to do. It's like you're forced to do that. And it's so funny because I feel like this is the initiation into you doing something bigger or wanting something bigger. So let's say you have to give up a lot of money to fix something in a home that's just old, okay? And you need to do renovations on this home, or you need to move again. But you don't have the money, you don't have the resources. This is about changing your career objectives. Making moves towards building a better future for yourself. Okay, this is like getting out of your pity party and realizing that you have to do something bigger, and you can't just, you know, put a band-aid on the situation and move forward. Yeah, this is definitely an understanding of what it is that you need to do. You know, I feel like someone has been telling you that you have been making the wrong decisions, but it felt negative, you know. Someone telling you or expressing this to you felt negative. You didn't want to listen. You felt like this person wasn't understanding. But I feel like now you're starting to see very clearly that they were just trying to help you, okay? Do I feel like you're going to tell them that? No, I don't. Yeah, this was about ego. This was about worry. This was about not wanting to deal with or face the facts. But now you have to. I don't feel like you're saying anything. I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. But you know that someone was trying to open you up or get you to see. You just weren't accepting it. You weren't listening. Okay? It could be the universe was trying to do that to you. It doesn't have to be an actual person. Okay. This is realizing that even through all the planning that you have done, you haven't really set up a really good scenario for yourself. You know, I feel like you thought that you did. You thought that you had, you know, you just had to open the door and walk in, but you realized that you didn't wear a formal suit to a party, or you didn't wear a costume to a costume party. You know, you got on street clothes or something like that. You weren't fully prepared. You weren't as ready as you thought you were. Yeah, and now you're buckling down and making it happen. This is listening to your intuition. This is going into the unknown where you weren't doing that before. But it's like you have to sacrifice things. You have to have that wake up call to realize that you weren't as prepared as you thought you were. But I feel like you're ready to take on the journey, Scorpio. I don't think that you're going to turn your back on it. Absolutely not. I don't. Yeah. This is like, okay, I made a miscalculation. I did something stupid. Yes, I was trying to hold on to the way life was. I didn't want change, but guess what? I have to do it. I got to buckle down. I got to make it happen. I know what I need to do it for. Now you have the drive, the understanding, the wisdom. It's all clicking of what it is that you need to do. So it's like everything that I thought, I need to change that, you know, in order to reach my goals and do what I need to do and make it happen. That's what I see you doing. I see you making it happen. Yeah. So all the things that you have been thinking about or what someone is telling you is coming true. But I feel like somebody's really excited about it. They feel like this is a new beginning. They're super excited. You're taking control. You're very like, you're in that mode, Scorpio, where it's your focus. But in a way that it's helping you grow. It's helping stability. It's making it work, you know. All the things that weren't working or you weren't collaborating with someone, you're now turning that cheek, you know. And I feel like this person wants to help you grow. The universe wants to help you grow. I feel like you're still not listening to your intuition though, which is very interesting, Scorpio. I feel like they presented a situation where you had to listen, but if your intuition was to tell you something else, you would be so focused on doing what you're being presented with now that you wouldn't pay attention to it. But a start is a start. A start is a start. Because what they're doing now is working with your ego. You know, your ego is like, I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose everything that I worked for so hard for. So now, you know, you're on this new beginning path. But, you know, I would tell you to listen to your ego. To listen to your intuition. Yeah. But I feel like they had to get through to you through your ego. You know, they had to work on you in that way in order to get you to listen. But a step is a step. A step is a step. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Scorpio. Endings, hope, and trickery. Yep. So this is like realizing that a part of your life has to end. There's hope because I feel like listening to your intuition, opening up to other possibilities, expanding your mind to see things differently worked for you. But then you try to turn this around and be like, well, I knew this or I did this or it has nothing to do with my intuition or faith or hope, you know. So I feel like you listen to your intuition, but you don't recognize it as that. You recognize it as your own logic, your own understanding. So that part of it is going to be a journey for you. I'll say that. But you can handle it. Okay, so let's do some journaling cards for you and a to-do card. So we have, how do I feel about accepting my negative qualities? And am I able to accept my whole self? When was the last time I acknowledged a goal that made me feel good for a long time? And what kind of goal was it? And then we have, in what parts of my life do I need to create actionable goals? Okay, and then we have stare down your fear. Look for ways you've let fear hold you back. At work, in your relationships, or in your free time. Face one of your fears today, choosing something that is challenging yet manageable. Reach out to someone close to you for support if necessary. Imagine what your life would be like if you push through the fear every day. That's a perfect card for you. All right, Scorpio. Well, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I will see you next week for the love readings, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.